GG's The Mouthful podcast is brought to you by goodgame.tech, the most welcoming gaming community on Facebook. Join the conversation at www.goodgame.tech.
Welcome back, guys. This is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog, and this is going to be the real episode 95 of GG's The Mouthful podcast.
Welcome back to the GG's The Mouthful podcast, brought to you by whoever wants to sign us up for advertisement.
For advertisement, yes. Vacant slot available, please.
Insert name here.
You mean multiple vacant
Yes,
slots?
Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll take
yeah.
a few of them. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
These voices, of course, that you hear next to me. First off, Mr. David Santos, aka Dream Twister.
Daytona, let's go away, Daytona.
Okay, let's hope we don't get copyright for that.
And then a final voice, of course, is Miss Shadow 24/7, aka Krista Montanez.
I mean, I don't normally sound like this, but I'm still sick.
Oh,
so
no worries.
I'm
You're on the tail
getting
end of
over
it,
it.
so I hear.
Actually, you should keep this voice. This is the best that we have ever heard you. Actually,
Wow, that's
You have a little bit of a sultry thing going on.
yes, the raspiness to the voice.
Exactly.
I might be actually getting not with the
you
bug.
need to-
I hope.
Okay, I thought that was always
Stay
a
away from me.
thing.
Because
Because now it's just nasally.
yeah. Do I
That
sound
should be-
nasally?
I know I do.
I sound like this.
No,
No.
I don't sound nice.
But that's okay because I have a potion right here that will heal
You
of
do.
all my ailments.
Yes.
What are we having?
I forgot the name of it, but it's an Italian beer, sir. Enjoy.
Italian beer.
Yes.
Salute.
Salute.
I don't even know.
You know,
That's what we
it
say.
tastes a bit like Heineken,
That's a
but
little bit of Heineken-ish.
better.
Yeah. Not so...
It's very, very light.
So we're basically describing it as
Eh.
sure.
That's... Hey,
That
it's
works.
Italian. Hey. It's a bira. Eh?
Bada bing.
It's una bira.
Una bira. Oh, is that how you say it?
Bira, yeah.
Oh, I bet that was the first thing you learned how to say.
It was not the first thing. Although it should have been.
Yeah, that's. I'm not I'm surprised it's not the that's not the first.
Yeah,
thing you
it's
learned.
one of her because he has a vacation.
I
happening
do.
In about a few weeks where he's going to Italy. He's going to stay at Castile de Mamosel. I don't know what it's called. What is it called?
It's called Castello di Tornano.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Which means
I have no
the
idea.
castle of the tornadoes.
Yeah, exactly. Which are
Yes.
apparently
The
run
castle
rampant.
of the twisters.
Yes, they run rampant through the hillsides of Italy.
That's
No, the first what I do is I have this app. Which, by the way, guys, I have to tell you about this app. It's a free app and obviously not a sponsor, so I just want to talk about it. It's called Duolingo, and it is an amazing app that really makes learning easy, and they have so many languages.
yeah. Recently released Japanese.
Recently
which is
they
the reason
released
I
Japanese.
downloaded it and have never used it yet.
And not only does it teach you how to say it and how to read it, it also teaches you the kanji, the characters.
The characters.
Yeah, so
That's actually a very
cool.
good thing.
Oh my God,
because
yes, yes.
Those characters can be changed into many different things if not used
Yeah.
correctly.
yeah,
I have it right here. See, I have it, but I have yet to open it. So here we go. I'm opening it right in front of you guys for. Oh shoot! I need to create an account.
you have
Never
to create
mind.
an account. You haven't even created an account. Jesus Christ.
I think I might
You
have.
just downloaded it, and
I
then
don't
there
know.
you go.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But it's very good. I'm currently 18% fluent in Italian.
Bravissimo. I don't even know. I apologize. This is not meant to offend anybody. Any of our Italian listeners.
It's very good. And I definitely recommend it, especially if
Buonasera.
you are traveling. So.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is your first time listening. First off, thank you so much for tuning in. What we normally do is we, first off, go over what we've been up to. Then we move into some news items and then finally finish with our hot topic of the week. This week's hot topic, I forgot it already.
I forgot. Shoot. Are you sure?
I have to look it up. What is wrong
The
with me?
topic of the week has to do with games. Oh, games. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. No, that's not the real thing. It is.
That's close enough.
Oh, good games to a fault.
To a fault,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
which is enjoying those games
was trying to think of the title. I'm saying like, what is it? Because I didn't make up the title. You did the title, and I'm like, I forgot what it was.
Yeah, yeah. It's to describe those games that, man, this game is awesome. Except for this thing.
Yeah, except for, these minor gripes that are not minor, but...
yeah, sometimes they're like major things, but they don't...
Yeah.
They still somehow... the game still somehow survives them. But, we'll go over them.
Yeah. We'll get over that. So first off, we'll start with, again, what we have been up to. Mr. David Santos.
Yes, sir.
What you have going on this past week?
Oh, man. Well, let me tell you. Monster Hunter. Okay, back to you now. No, I've actually I haven't been doing doing a lot lately. I have taken to study by myself a little bit of networking.
Mm-hmm.
Because for those of you who know me, I'm a huge nerd. When it comes to computer, I'm self-taught. Everything I know about a computer, or most of the stuff that I know about computers, and most of it I've been, learning it through YouTube and taking it kind of as a hobby. I built my home network based on ideas that I've seen, and I've done it mostly for fun, and a little bit for the convenience, like. I have the means of having right now a killer movie server, like Plex.
Okay.
Like I could actually have Plex and have movies being served on my different TVs. I don't do it because I don't have the CD burner to burn to rip the CDs, basically, to rip the DVDs, or the Blu-rays. I don't have a Blu-ray reader for that. But I decided to do the project anyway because it sounded like fun. And I might have like 2 old movies, to test it out and to play with. And I've been having a good time with it because it's something that I feel like I learned, I could apply it towards the future and maybe even turn it into like my career choice.
Mm-hmm.
I've always known that I've liked
It's always
computers.
nice to know new trades. I'm also self-taught a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly. You start watching.
I mean, you learn a lot that way than just a textbook, really.
Absolutely.
Because it's
information age.
visualizing.
Yep.
I have taken to putting the YouTube, just putting as like if I was listening to a podcast on my car and just driving and absorbing and trying those ideas at home. Ideas like, for example, network segmentation. Making sure that my surveillance system, for example, will be completely separated from the Wi-Fi network, and the guest network will be completely isolated, so nobody can come in, and stuff that is almost unnecessary. Well, I wouldn't say completely unnecessary. If you know how to do it, it's cool to have the network protected like that. But it's nothing that you should be like super, super concerned about, because it's not like I have like trade secrets.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to have
those new
some,
photos, you don't want those to go out there.
No, exactly. Yeah.
It's nice to have some home security, though.
Yeah. And again, doing it for fun, it has been taking a lot of my time, and I'm learning a lot. But I have separated some time to play, and of course, like I mentioned at the very beginning, I played some Monster Hunter. We played some Monster Hunter together last Tuesday, and we had tons of fun there.
Oh my god, dude! I love it.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you talk and get on that one. But I also play a fighting game that you would not expect, called Tekken 7.
Oh wow! I thought it was gonna be Dragon Balls of Z.
Oh, it should be talking.
It should have been that.
Dragon. Honestly,
I thought that's what you're gonna say.
I don't want to spend yet. Not that it's not deserving or anything like that. It's just, let's be real. I'm not a super Dragon Ball fan.
I mean, you don't have to enjoy the
I know,
game.
true.
It's
It's
completely different.
Especially a fighting
story.
game.
if it's I got Tekken because it was at the right price. I got Steam has a sale right
$7.
now. It was no. It was actually $25. But Tekken 7 is because it's nothing but great reviews out there, and they say, "Oh, this is the best Tekken, so far." And of course, I got it on PC because it's Steam that they had the sale. I gotta say, it is really, really good. If you like Tekken, if you're a fan,
I haven't played Tekken in so long, but yeah.
I do. I remember Tekken Tag Tournament.
I remember that
was the last one that I
that
got.
was
That really
PlayStation 2,
dedicated
wasn't it?
myself. PlayStation 2, yeah.
I think I had Tekken 3 as well. I think that was the last one I ever did.
Dude,
Tekken 3.
It has it is so ridiculous. It has a single player story.
Of course, they have to nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. But but this one, it looks like it's really interesting. It looks like it's really well made, except for it's supposed to have a reporter, talking. I guess like narrating basically, the ongoings, and it is probably one of the worst voice actors I've ever heard.
Yeah.
There's no
Really?
inflection, super monotone, super boring, completely contrasting with the characters, with the actual fighters. This guy like ruins it.
Oh wow!
Like ruins it.
No way to
No.
keep him quiet.
Yeah,
He's
maybe
the story guy.
maybe you know what I should try to listen to it because the game you can play with Japanese
voiceover?
voiceovers. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
then do
But I haven't
that.
tried. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
tried a
yeah.
single player. Perhaps that's the way to go. Actually,
Yeah.
I should have done. I should have done that. Anyway, it's
I bet you the hell that improves Persona 5.
Oh yeah, it did. Well, yeah, it did on Persona 5.
There you go.
It did cool ice essentially. Yeah. I need to go back to Persona 5 by the way. Yeah. So
No, you don't. You just need a Monster Hunt, sir. That's all you
know,
do.
you're gonna know.
But he what if he misses JRPGs?
No.
Yeah,
This is a JRPG.
It's a Persona game. It's a Persona game. I need to beat it. I need to finish it somehow at some point. Anyway, because I still have Zelda also. And today I got Bayonetta 2. So I haven't tried that one, but I'm super excited because I never played Bayonetta 2. I got it on the Switch.
Question. Are you going to start with the first one?
Shit, no, I can't.
That's what I would do. Even if I play the first one, I would jump right to the first one.
But I don't know. Well, I haven't decided. Maybe. Maybe.
Now you probably will because I brought it up.
I mean, it'll have to. Oh man,
He'll be in his room like, curse you now, though.
So anyway,
He'll just
Tekken 7.
download
sorry,
it, play it, just begrudgingly just playing the first
Bullshit. I love this game.
I
can't believe he's making me play the first one.
I have the best version. It's on PC and I haven't played it yet. So
Oh man.
no. So anyway, you will know if you like Tekken because at the core it's still Tekken. They have Akuma from Street Fighter. And
Does he control the same?
yeah.
It's the same? Because that's not how the. I always thought that the Tekken, from what I remember, the Tekken button layout and moves were very different from Street Fighter.
Yeah, of course. They are, and because it's six
Not
button
very
layout,
different, but,
six
still
six
different.
button layout versus 4, but you still do Hadouken the way that you
same
would
way?
normally do Hadouken. So
Alright.
it is.
Hadoukens.
It's super Hadouken.
Wrong game.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
you can do.
Akuma.
That's the thing.
Akuma's
Is
Oh, yeah,
Akuma.
that's right.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
So it's kind of weird seeing Akuma doing Hadoukens on Tekken, but it works because all the characters have some ridiculous throws and lasers and stuff like that. So he said another thing. He seemed to be integrated very well into the story so far.
Okay.
Like almost to say, oh, he is part of the lore of Tekken. So, which
He originates from here.
Yeah,
wow.
it's that deep. Yeah, so it's
Spoiler.
kind of interesting. Yeah, it's kind of well. I haven't seen anything that specifically says that. I'm just saying the way the exposition of it so far has been like, oh yeah, this character. It feels like it feels at home. It feels natural among the other, craziness of the Tekken guys. So yeah, man, Tekken 7.
Tekken 7. Wow. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
I wouldn't have thought. I really thought you had gotten the Dragon Ball.
I
I was like,
was
hoping
as
for
he
that
started
too.
the sentence, I'm like,
at
this
$30,
freaking guy,
I'll have $30 is mine. At
The
$40,
Dragon Ball?
I will have to have gotten paid the day before. Anything higher than that, it will require me to be a fan. Even though I recognize that game is great.
That's great. Yeah.
You know,
All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Miss Shadow. what have you been up to this week?
I've
Other than
done.
dying slowly.
I know,
A
right?
slow agonist death.
Hey, at least I sound better.
Oh, no, you
than
do.
what I did
100%.
a few days ago. I've kind of done the same stuff before, but I did stream twice
Yes.
this week.
Yes, you did.
Oh, you're talking about
Arc.
Arc.
I streamed Arc
Yes,
over the weekend.
I saw.
I that's when I sounded terrible.
Dying
Dying.
on the mic.
Yeah, we were trying to be a bit entertaining. I know it can be boring a bit, but we were trying to do stuff that would get us killed, that would hopefully be entertaining.
Definitely, yeah.
And then I did a little Valentine's Day stream. I know it was short; it was only 2 hours, but
No, hey.
I tried.
That's a stream for me.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
I don't think I can
it
watch
was a
more than
little
that.
Valentine's thing because I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, so I'm like, why not?
For anyone who doesn't celebrate, come
Yeah.
join me.
Don't join me.
Yeah, pretty much. And
I know you streamed Overwatch. Did they have any Valentine's Day skins or specials?
no, maybe
They
like
don't respect it. Is what
maybe
It's
They're like,
it's
like
Overwatch
Overwatch.
players, bro.
Well,
Come on.
one
be real.
because
Fair
you had
enough, fair enough.
Oh wow, we got gas and
Apologies,
gas.
apologies. I gotta check the beer when I get home.
Okay.
um,
You might have to make some calls.
it's
sir.
also because Lunar New Year is out,
Mm-hmm.
the event, and I'm pretty sure they have like little like in character voice lines that are like Valentine's esque
Theme.
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
I got you.
So I was hoping I should have like streamed more because
Mm-hmm.
then we played Fortnite and then we did Capture the Flag in
On Fortnite?
Overwatch.
Oh, an Overwatch. Okay. Yeah, I know.
And-
You played an hour of Overwatch, right? And then an hour of Arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we do want to try and do more streams on the channel
You're more than
'Cause
welcome to. Absolutely.
just to brush cobwebs off.
yeah, up
got
the
Keep it
you.
channel.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the channel.
When are you getting Monster Hunter?
I know.
We need you.
We're dying out there.
We need you.
We
Shadow.
got blasted. No, I'll explain in a moment. But we got blasted by a damn Anjanath. Freak
Oh.
that Anjanath.
Hopefully, because I'm dying without it.
Yeah.
Not literally though. So I do want to talk about Capture the Flag. I remember like we would call it Capture the Draw a lot because no matter what, you always end up in a draw because nobody could get the flag.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Now they tweaked it a bit too that it's playable, but not like perfect. Now you don't have to stand on it to get the flag. You just touch it, it's yours.
Okay.
But the thing though that made it cheap is that you can use the character's abilities. Now,
Oh,
if you use
with the
ability,
flag.
yes, with the
Oh,
flag.
okay.
Now, if you use the abilities, you will drop the flag. So it's only to be fair that you have to walk it back.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get the 3 scores within the time frame, it'll go into sudden death. Well, they'll move the flags close to each other, and then you have to try.
So they're
and-
definitely trying to get winners instead of having
Yeah.
draws happen all the time. Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good tweak.
It is. It's
No,
Another draw.
make it winnable. Come on.
surprisingly though,
It's
I've
like
actually
watching soccer.
yeah, I've actually had
That's
fun
awesome.
doing it. I've been playing a lot of Roadhog because I've figured out that I'm mostly defending, but I will be hooking people left and right. Like another instance, I was playing it on the new map. It's in Thailand. I don't even remember the name of it. But a fairy came in, took the flag, and started like. I guess she's allowed to. I don't know if she can drop it if she's flying, but she was using her boost trying to get up, and I came out and just hooked her back down.
Oh, nice.
And killed
Get
her.
over here.
Pretty much, it was great. And sorry, drink
No,
up
no
first.
worries.
Drinks come
Throat's
first.
getting dry.
Yeah. Beer's important.
I have been watching Alter Carbon
Oh.
a little more. I got my mom into it, and she's loving it. We're like halfway through, and it's gotten crazy.
It does. Yep.
Like no spoilers or anything, but it's gotten so crazy.
See, I watched 3 episodes of NFL, and I was like, oh, maybe
You
this-
gotta
I'm
keep
not
watching
feeling
because
it.
I'm on episode 5 now, and it's gotten crazy.
Oh,
lots
okay,
of
all right.
lots of violence, lots of
I'm not discarding
things
it.
happening.
I'm not discarding it completely. I might pick it up again. It's just I don't
You
know.
have
It
to pay
was.
attention.
It was
That's the
well.
thing.
I think to me it was the main character. He was not likable at all.
No,
I keep
I
wishing
understand.
that it was the because of course Alter Cameron having the concept of you're wearing a new body now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first body that they show on the show, which is the Asian dude,
Mm-hmm.
like he looked like a total badass.
Yeah,
They-
he
you know,
does. I was a little disappointed.
This guy, yeah, it's just not doing it for me.
But you
and-
learn why he's like that. So
True. Yeah,
and
and what I mean,
and I get what Doug here was talking about the cop when we were discussing about this off recording, and she is growing a little bit on me because I can understand why she's acting the way she is now.
yeah, she was a little off also, and that's what I mean.
In other words, she was annoying to me, but not anymore.
The characters are a little like they're not like well, I mean in that sense, obviously,
Yeah, no.
some of their deliveries are kind of like
it's
who wrote
and it's not
this?
and for me, I've actually finished the series, so
Yeah.
I finished the season, and for me, it never quite hits peaks at the end that it did towards the middle, and it's a lot of what keeps messing with me was the I think it's the writing. It's not just the actors. Some of the writing is just like, wow, that's that's just a corny line, guys.
Could have done better.
You could have definitely brought that back to the drawing board and think of something else. You know,
Yeah.
I found out that it's a book, so I
It
think I
is.
want to pick up the trilogy and read it for myself.
Yeah, I heard
don't
it
know
was-
if you do.
Yeah, what?
I told you. Remember that I saw this video on YouTube where it was the YouTube video was technically praising the series, and it did also mention its issues with it, but it was technically praising the series. And one of the highlights of it was an improvement on the sex scenes. So
yeah.
the first thing I thought of, I was like,
remember
wait a
now.
minute, how did I mean, obviously the show being a visual show, improving a sex scenes.
They don't
easy.
have to describe what's
Yeah, correct.
happening.
Yeah. So then it cuts over to her reading a segment from the book
the
of
book.
a sex scene, and I'm like, oh my god, that is horrible. That is just god awful. So by
We'll
all
see.
means, if you're interested, I when I heard that, I was like, ooh,
Yeah,
I will watch the
You know
show.
what I'll probably do is that I'll probably just go to like a Barnes and Nobles, sit there and just read it.
Actually, you know what you should do? You should get
Audible?
it in Audible.
Audible. Yeah, oh my god.
Because to hear it verbally, it's gotta be awesome. At least you can laugh at it when you hear it's
Dude.
like, wow,
Hey,
that
hey.
was
The Game of Thrones. I heard all the Game of Thrones books that have been published so far, and the sex scenes being described by that guy. Royce the Trees is his name. He has an awesome voice for all the characters. I mean, he is the narrator, my favorite narrator of any audiobook that I've heard so far. But even those sex scenes when he was describing what was happening, I was like, oh man, this is cringy.
I'm pretty sure.
And they were not badly written. It was just hearing a guy, an older guy, a grizzled dude, that's sounding like a maiden.
So then they'll have to get like a soft spoken or female just to read those parts.
I don't know. See, the choice of words that they use to describe, and let's just say body parts. You can't say dangling globes to describe body parts because it's like,
What the hell is dangling
that's
globes?
not.
But,
That's not sexy or interesting, and,
Let me see
and
who wrote
frankly,
the
just
book,
plain
though.
insulting. It's like,
that's just hilarious though.
I'm telling you. So proceed with caution when it comes to the
Yes.
books, because I don't know. And that was literally just
We'll
a
see.
small segment that she read, and I'm just like, oof, I don't blame. But she was saying that
man.
that at least there was improvements in the show. So
It's alright. At least I can just.
There was no stroking.
Okay, it's by Richard Morgan.
that's who's wrote it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
maybe
There
that's
you go.
why. But no,
Stroking
some
my
people
dangling-
can't write scenes like that.
My
Great.
dangling
Yeah.
orbs.
Can't blame him. Not everybody's a Harley Quinn novelist. So, you know what I mean? So hey, I hear
Okay,
you.
but even Harley Quinns can be bad.
Oh no, they are. But they're not this bad. Oh man. Well, the only thing I've been doing is watching. I mean, obviously, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, and with my boy right here, we need to include our girl to come along. But eventually, we'll get her on.
Right.
We're
I'm
opening-
heartbroken that I don't have the game yet.
We have the Patreon going on right now to get Shadow.
Oh no, the
copy
GoFundMe
of
page.
The GoFundMe, yes.
To get her the game, so she can join
So
us.
far, we have
We have-
$1.25.
Well, no, you have to put in like
You have,
25
like,
cents to open
air.
it up. So we have 25 cents in there.
I was gonna say you have air.
Oh, that's right, because they take the cut. So.
Yes, exactly. But no, I did play a lot of Monster Hunter that Tuesday. I haven't played since, so I'm like dying to get back to it. It's still
Play
still
since.
lonely. Yeah, I have not played since.
I
that
thought you
Tuesday.
said play. I haven't played Sims. Sound like you're playing Sims?
No, I'm not playing Sims.
Sims 4.
So yeah, we're still playing that and still enjoying that. But I did watch a lot of good stuff. First off, I did finish that series, Altered Carbon, and regardless of how I feel about it, I still suggest if you like sci-fi, you should be watching this.
Yeah.
There's just be no reason why you wouldn't watch it because it's good sci-fi. However, I still say it's good TV sci-fi as opposed to like really
Netflix sci-fi
Netflix, exactly. So,
or cinema.
so correct. Well, I mean, to a point, obviously, because there's a lot of nudity, which obviously wouldn't be on TV. So
Well, you don't want to be seeing too many dangling
Unless
orbs.
it's like
Yeah, dangling
HBO
globes.
or
Dangling
Showtime.
globes.
you don't want dangling globes on TV because that can
They had
that
them.
can
They had at least the episode that I saw. I was like, oh no, it's too dangling.
Oh my god!
The first, I think it was the first episode actually.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, well,
Was it a
read the
globe
books.
or was it? Oh, never mind. What I did watch also, Lion, a movie that
The Lion
came out.
King?
Just called Lion. Came out in 2016. Actually, was nominated for awards and a bunch of stuff. Let me tell you how that movie has become one of my favorites, man. It is.
Oh snap!
It is. It's definitely a great film. The synopsis, without spoiling anything, is simply put: a kid, Indian kid, is in the obviously in India, and he gets separated from his family. He's a young boy; he's 5 years old. Ends up like on the other side of India, practically. Just so far away, and because he's comes from a poor family, it's not easy to track where he's from. So anyway. He survives life in the street and he ends up becoming an adopted child for a couple in Australia. And then and then something happens and he ends up trying to find his family.
Right.
But obviously this happens much later in his life when he's already an adult. Really well acted, really well written. It is. An emotional journey, and definitely if you're into anything I just mentioned, honestly, my cousin posted on the group and he was asking me, is it like Slumdog Millionaire? And I'm like, no, it does happen to have the actor from Slumdog Millionaire, but it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's not nothing like that film. Slumdog is more of a love story. This really is not about that at all. But yeah, I definitely recommend that.
Lion.
It's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, you should be
able
watching
to
this.
watch it right now. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Something else I watched on Netflix was The Imitation Game, which was also pretty good. Not suddenly one of my favorites, but it's a decent film. Stars, what is his name? My gosh, I forget his name. He's Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah, that yeah, of
Mr.
course.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Keira Knightley, and a bunch of other British actors and actresses. Really good film as well. It's actually also based on a true. By the way, Lion also is based on a true story, and this is also based on a true story.
Well, I will have to go and watch it.
And it's also on Netflix. The story of Alan Turing, which he was brought together with a bunch of mathematicians to help break the Enigma.
Oh, the Enigma machine.
The Enigma machine from World War
the
II.
Germans?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is a story of how that happened and how it how it came to be and all that, and specifically has to do with him as well. Who Alan Turing. I gotta tell you, it's a good film. Again, on Netflix. Check it out. You're gonna recognize a lot of people when you see it.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff on
Yeah.
Netflix. It's
Mark's-
almost like they're taking over.
Yeah, Mark Strong is also. Well, this is not from Netflix.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's available.
Available on Netflix. Like we were talking last.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Mark Strong, you probably recognize him. He is from the Golden Circle. What is it? The
Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yeah. He's the quartermaster.
Yeah. Oh shoot!
So,
I messed up
yeah.
your phone.
No, you're fine.
Shouldn't be touching.
And
Doesn't belong to me.
here, if you need to see who Mark Strong is, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
there you go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. I definitely recommend that. Also, again, if you have Netflix, there's no reason why you shouldn't be watching these unless you don't watch movies. Then
This is not sponsored by Netflix
it is
whatsoever.
what it is. No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, you can also catch it on Amazon Prime for all I care.
I know, right? For exactly.
Freaking Cody it if you need to. I mean, shoot, we're not gonna judge you.
No judgment.
We don't like you, but
No judgment.
we're not gonna judge you.
And no, that's all I've been doing. They have saved the dragon.
What?
Oh yes.
Save the Dragon. So our campaign won. Finally. Thank you. We wanna
Was it really our
dedicate that.
campaign? Wasn't my campaign.
Yeah, the Save the Dragon campaign, you know.
Okay,
Save
so
the
for
Dragon.
those who don't know, like myself, what is this?
like me also.
Spyro the Dragon. is-
Oh, there you go.
Spyro.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. I thought he had a resurgence with those toys.
You would think so, but a lot of
What were they? The
Spyro fans, and I say it with air quotes because I don't think
What's the
there's
name of
really
those
that many
toys?
fans.
Oh,
But
the what?
the toys to life.
Oh, the Skylanders.
Skylanders. Yeah, I
Skylanders.
thought he had a resurgence.
They're nice
there.
though. Expensive
Yeah.
but nice. I had a little set.
I thought
Oh
they
god.
were making. Yeah.
yes,
It's actually not a bad game, really.
Oh no, I'm sure.
It's not.
They look cool. They look all right.
and I think
But
it should have
guess it wasn't
stayed
good
with
enough for
Skylanders
Spyro fans.
because realistically, I don't know if you ever played Spyro the Dragon. Any of them? Anyone? No.
I
They
played
were.
the first one.
I played them, and I recall pretty well that they were not really that good of a game. Okay, they just happened to be,
There.
they have the trilogy. Exactly, they had a trilogy going and all this. So, anyway, apparently Activision is bringing back Spyro the Dragon. It will be the trilogy remastered, very similar to the Crash Bandicoot series that they had. I think they're setting themselves up a little bit here for disappointment because I don't think this is going to do as well as Crash Bandicoot did. Mostly because I don't think it was a good game. I hate to say that, but I mean, not that it was broken or anything like that. It just wasn't a fun game. I remember going, what is this? Why am I playing this?
That was
shit
the
for
era.
hours?"
That had its era where platformers were the thing. You know that was.
Yeah, but
Everybody had a freaking platformer. It
correct.
seemed like.
This was early 3D platformer.
Yeah.
And 3D platformers have gone through some changes. And realistically, this was not one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Now, that said, I only played the first one. So 2 and 3, I don't know. I don't know what improvements they made to it. It may have become a much better game at that point. I just don't know how many people were asking for this, but like it or not, whether you want it or not, Activision is going to bring it for you. So rejoice.
Rejoice.
You're
I think
the
this is
dragon,
because of
guys.
You're the dragon.
You're the
You're
dragon.
dog. But I
But
think
it's
it's
also You're the
because
dragon.
Crash Bandicoot came out. They saw how great that blew up. So like, you know what? Let's bring this in.
Yeah, it outsold Crash Bandicoot. It outsold projections like significantly. So I just don't think. I really don't think it's
I
going to
don't
happen
know,
for here, but-
especially since a lot of people who knew Spyro and played it are older, like much older now.
and have moved on to better games. I'm just saying.
Hey, in this post Mario World, not Mario World, but Mario
Odyssey?
Odyssey,
Oh,
yes.
yes, but Mario
It's
Odyssey
gotta be very difficult
is
to top
not
that.
Spyro the Dragon, and vice versa. I should say
Yeah.
Spyro is not Mario Odyssey, guys.
That's what I'm saying. It'll have to be if it can't be a 1-to-1 remake. What they're planning to do.
It's a yeah. It's just remastered. It's not even a remake. It's a remastered.
Yeah,
It's just
remastered.
it's
No,
just
I
a
can't
better
believe that.
quality.
It's going to be remastered
game.
like the Crash Bandicoot is, where it's not just taking the game and up-resing
And
it.
even
They're doing a full remaster like they did with Crash Bandicoot. So that's that's like they're putting stuff into this, and I'm like, guys, I don't know.
Was it
We'll
actually?
see. They might change the controls a bit, like with Crash. With Crash, you got to be more precise with your jumps.
I don't recall there being like it wasn't that kind of platforming.
Precision
No.
platform.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. It was. I just.
But they might-
here's
they
what I
might
remember.
fix it
I
up a
remember
bit.
entering these big meadows, which in PlayStation 1 is not pretty. Okay, green meadows
No, it's
with a
not.
dragon blowing fire and like burning a bunch of sheep.
For
That's
no
what I
reason.
remember. And that's what I did.
Yep.
That's Spyro the Dragon, guys. And you're
That
gonna
sounds like
get
a winner to me.
3 chapters of that sometime this year.
Burning Lane Cheeps.
That's what I remember too, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. I mean, it could be good. It could be good. It could be a miracle, you know. And speaking of miracles, Sony may finally allow PSN name changes.
What?
Snap.
So for those who have lots of vulgar
Yes.
names,
Dirtbag 6969 finally gets to change
Or,
his name.
or douche canoe,
Oh.
could probably change their name.
You know what? This isn't Sony, but this is
No,
Steam.
I'm gonna tell you the best. I have never seen this, but I was listening to something else talking about bad PS.
Oh,
And one of them was, oh god. First off, this. Oh, I don't even know if I should say it. I'm just thinking about it now. I'm like, man, this may not even be good to say. But basically, this is the name. And fact check this on me. Try to find the guy. I think he has been already banned from PSN. But anyway, it was I'm not gay, but $5 is $5. What the hell? So, thank you, Sony, for finally allowing that guy to change his name. Well, we don't know yet. Go ahead. I'm
Or-
sorry.
That reminds me of the people that have their gamer tags on Xbox. What you remember? If you remember, the Xbox One used to be you could control it by voice. And you could still, I guess, if you have the
you
have
still
the
have it,
Asian
yeah.
Kinect, you can still control it with voice. And people have gamer tags like Xbox turn off. And people will be upset.
I remember
They'll
that.
start trolling on Call of Duty, and people have to be like, "Oh, damn Xbox turn off," and then their Xboxes will actually pick up,
Starts to turn off,
and
yeah.
start to turn off. No way! You can always see
remember.
them disconnecting.
I remember that the
Yeah,
YouTube
I remember
videos.
those
of that.
videos.
That's
It
pretty
remind
funny.
me, it's hilarious. No, what I was gonna say is on Steam, I registered very early. I think because it was the only way to get Half-Life 2 when Half-Life 2 came out. So that tells you how old
Jesus,
this
yeah.
is. 2004, and you have to register for a Steam account. And I did register with my email at that time. Which was, I think it was like Avalon 6 at something. I haven't been able to change that ever since. That's not even my email.
Oh,
And I can't seem to change it. And it bothers me so much because everybody has their typical Steam names on the
For
accounts. And
Steve?
for Steam. Yeah, well, you could actually change, you have a username. I mean,
You could change
you have your
that.
gamer tag, but the actual username of the account,
Uh-huh.
I can't change it, and it bothers me. I don't know. That's not forward facing. People don't tend to see that, but it still bothers me that I have to use that old email as my username for whenever I want to log into Steam. If I do a reinstall, for example, or something like that. But because I keep all my gamer tags the same, it's Dream Twister. It's on Steam. It's on PSN. It's on Xbox. It's Dream Twist on Switch. Because he ran out of characters, and I'm like, nope. I'm
Oh my
still
god,
keeping
you
it.
can't even. You don't have that many characters.
No, you can't. No,
Damn it, Nintendo.
don't worry, it's still friend codes anyway, so it don't matter.
That's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's
That means only you can see that shitty name.
it's a Nintendo-like solution.
Oh man.
But back to the news. It was this.
Should have just put Twister.
I
Yeah,
would.
might as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it was like too. I don't know. I needed the dream there. The dream needed to be kept alive. So this is something that I feel like I constantly see it. Like almost every year, there's a news article about this. This time is no different. So the website Push Square obtained a Sony survey that state that Sony has been exploring the possibility of adding the feature to PSN that will let you change your ID. So according to the survey, players would be able to change their PSN IDs multiple times for free, though only once every 6 months. I think that's a terrible idea if they go that way, because
The free part?
no, well,
every
almost,
6 months?
almost, yeah.
6 months.
I think
So,
there should be a fee for
Twice
it
a
to
year you can
discourage.
change your name.
Yeah, because that almost, I can see situations of people getting trolled, and
That's a
costs me
concern,
nothing
yeah.
to change. It does. It is a concern. I don't know. They should have a fee like in Xbox. You could change your name, sure, but it'll cost you $10.
$10, yeah. And hello, I get it. Make it free, but charge. Make some money.
Yeah,
Why
of
you don't
course.
make money? Improve that damn PSN.
Well,
This is
I
how
think
you.
I
This
think
is
it's
how you subsidize
because
that.
they got PSN, PlayStation View, PlayStation Now, or they're just
They're just like,
they
what?
don't.
We're already nickel and diming them. Let's give them this one for free.
Yeah, but and I heard the reason why they haven't been able to supposedly to change it has to do with the infrastructure of the PS3. But we're past
The
that.
infrastructure of the PS3. I thought it was the infrastructure of the PSN.
That's what I
That's
thought.
where it came from.
That's
the
what I'm saying,
PS3.
yeah.
It was it
But it's still
originally
the same
came from.
infrastructure they're using, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what's causing the
yeah.
supposed hold up. I don't intend to. That's the stuff that I've heard.
Or
The,
just change the whole thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like, give me a
everybody back to
freebie.
0 trophies.
yeah. No, because what oh
I'd
my
be
god.
sad.
Yeah.
That would
I'd
be
be
massive.
sad.
Oh my god, are you kidding
I'm
me?
like, all these games I'm not gonna
See,
play.
I wouldn't be sad because there are games that I wish it wouldn't even show anymore on my list.
Oh, they should just have the ability to take that off.
Yeah.
Or to
Although
hide them.
I know
you
why
know?
they don't. I know why they
No.
don't. Because they don't want anybody going accidentally taking off trophies. That would
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Then
heat some
that
people
would
up,
create
so,
calls to their
No,
call
just
center.
to hide it. You can say it with the trophies, but just to hide it.
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
that'll work.
I
Too.
mean, that works
Take
better
it off
than
my library.
The
Like Destiny Alpha and Beta. Can I take
Yes.
those off my library, please?
just to hide them.
there are games in Microsoft and Xbox. If there's games that you have gotten no gamer points, I was gonna say trophy. You can remove them from your list.
This one too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sony also.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if you have a trophy, you're screwed. You're stuck with it.
yeah, if you have a trophy,
One
guess
trophy.
what? You won that Hannah Montana
That bronze trophy for
You're
turning
stuck
on the
with
game.
it. Yeah. Congratulations.
Okay, so what I have is that in the last couple months, Microsoft has accidentally charged some people twice for the same subscription.
Oh.
Subscription of
what?
For example, EA memberships, the EA Access.
Oh, that's a
memberships.
new feature from EA.
okay.
Don't worry, that's normal. Yeah.
And
yeah.
yeah. That's EA's gonna EA.
Yeah. I bet you EA. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
so if you have a EA Access membership that's active, Microsoft could have overlapped that with a second charge. So the publisher wants to give Xbox owners their money back, and has recently set up a refund site to automate the process.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
At least they're handling it because you don't want you don't want
So
angry
I mean,
gamers.
it hasn't been widely known because it's not a widespread issue, but the bug has affected enough people that Microsoft is willing to help.
Better than PSN right there. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how if you
Yeah.
accidentally purchase a PS3 game on PSN when you meant the PS4 version, they will not help you out.
No, they will not.
You're stuck with the PS3 one.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is sign in with your Xbox account, and the system should see if you paid a subscription twice.
Twice. Mm-hmm.
All you need to do is agree to have the money returned to you in whatever form or payment or credit that you did to your Microsoft account.
Awesome.
No, Sony, please see
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Let us change our name, Sony.
and refund our games, Sony.
And refund my damn game. Why do I have to
So
pay?
you can't really say that EA was doing it on purpose. It was just an accident.
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
I'm still gonna blame you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just tar and feather them, no matter what. Oh man. So yes, a little news here, guys. Do you remember THQ?
I remember they went under, and then they
Do
came
you
over.
remember THQ Nordic?
Oh, it was Nordic that revived them.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
and then they merged and they became THQ Nordic.
Yes.
What does THQ stand
Evidently,
for?
THQ, I don't know.
Toys headquarters.
Toys headquarters.
Yep.
Was
Good
it?
job. So then Toys
Oh,
headquarters.
I
you
didn't
don't
know
know
that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Apparently, they just acquired publisher Deep Silver.
What?
They got this. So they got Saints Row.
So
yeah, they did.
for people who don't know,
Right.
let me give you a quick. This is from Polygon. A little quick refresher that they have here to kind of tell you what happened to THQ. Publisher THQ files for bankruptcy December 2012 and auctions off its studios and IPs to multiple companies in 2013.
I remember that. That was not too long ago.
Koch Media, which owns the Deep Silver publishing label, purchases Saint Row, developer Volition, and Metro and the Metro property at auction. Crytek offers to buy the Homefront property, but later sells it to Koch. Nordic Game buys up a substantial amount of THQ's property, including Darksiders, Red Faction, and the MX series. Nordic Game later acquires the THQ trademark and changes its name to THQ Nordic. And now THQ Nordic buys Koch Media Games.
And it all comes full circle.
So in essence, the new THQ...
It is like Ouroboros all over again.
Oh, wait a minute. I got breaking news. Microsoft by THQ.
You know what? That would be a great move. A great move.
It's okay. They can. It's okay. They can still.
And Microsoft
keep
and Sony
looking.
buying
Hey,
everyone else.
The new THQ essentially owns all the brands that the old THQ had back when they filed for bankruptcy. So basically,
Pattern Quest.
THQ's back, guys.
THQ is
In
back.
full force.
So does that mean that
Wow.
we'll get a better Agents of Mayhem?
No, that's
Probably
impossible.
But you can definitely look forward to the next
Saints Row?
Saints Row
Yeah.
5. And
But what can they do now? They've already given you
I know, they
aliens
already
and
went-
superpowers.
A reboot.
What can they do?
It'll have to be a reboot.
Space?
It'll have to be a reboot.
you know what they do? They do a gritty comedic version of GTA. Like, and like they're all serious,
I
but
think
shit's like
you're
falling
just-
apart about
You're
around them.
describing Saints Row.
No, but they have to be serious. They're not serious in the.
Because
in the
I'm
other one.
just wondering, because you're already the president. You're already superpowers. What can they do? Space?
Yeah, they got a little
They
ridiculous.
did superheroes, right?
Yeah, that's part
Oh,
of
that's
4.
Agents of Mayhem.
Oh, that is just me. A lot of good superheroes did them. Wow.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Crackdown knockoff? Oh wait, that's 4.
Oh, damn. Shots fired.
I got the Transformers reboots in the sky.
Transformers, okay.
So, a new report from Transformers World. I don't know. It's must be a place dedicated to nothing but Transformers.
Transformers World, like a headquarters?
No, it's apparently it's a site. I don't know. They say that a new team at Paramount will reset the Transformers live-action movie series following the release of Bumblebee, the movie.
Oh my god, they're doing a Bumblebee movie.
They are doing a sir. Oh,
What?
I'm sorry. Let me take it back. There is a Bumblebee movie because, of course, now
Why?
now that everybody has done Avengers, now let's do
Why?
like Star Wars and let's do character-based movies.
Character-based solo
Why?
spin-offs. And
Exactly.
Let's choose a character who can't even talk
We
right.
don't even talk exactly, and it's not even the right car. Also, sorry.
Yeah, but we don't need a Volkswagen Beetle guy.
Bumblebee is a Volkswagen Beetle, period. End of conversation. He is not a stupid Camaro. I mean, I love Camaros, but he is not a stupid Camaro. This Michael Bay BS, this reign of terror that has been...
Buggy? Are you talking about
Has to end.
Herbie?
Huh?
You're saying he's a buggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the cartoon.
In the
He was a
cartoon,
little-
he was a
yeah.
VW,
He was like a
he was a
VW
VW bug. Yeah. and that's how it should.
They
be.
wanted him to look cool in the
Yeah.
adult movies.
No, it was
quote
product
unquote.
placement. That's all it was. It was just.
Well, that too.
But to make him look cool.
It would have been cool anyway.
So
Just
why
like,
are they?
I mean, come on, just like Megatron. Megatron was a gun.
Megatron
yeah.
should have stayed a gun.
No, how do you explain he gets small, dude? It doesn't make sense.
How do you?
And not only that, have you guys not noticed where the
To an
trigger was?
extent, Yes.
Have you guys not noticed where the trigger was?
In his dick?
Was that his penis?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no
That's
wonder
what
he
you guys
got.
know.
You're right. They should
No.
have done it.
Oh man, I'm not even.
I never
Honestly-
thought about that. I cannot watch
Honestly-
the old show now.
Anyway,
I would still find it hilarious if you found an old school gun Megatron
Oh, they
in
are remake.
full
yeah.
CGI.
Oh no!
Do you know how
Yeah,
funny
that's
that would look?
There's a funny. There's a
Just
funny.
a giant floating gun.
There's a funny YouTube video where he's trying to be politically correct. I guess transform into something political. Oh, not politically correct, but something. I don't know. For some reason, it was showing Megatron with boobs.
Oh,
I don't know what that was
I think I saw
about.
that.
Yeah, I think you saw that one. I think it might have been a college humor. Anyway, look it up. On
So they're
YouTube.
rebooting a franchise we don't even want
exactly
any more of.
Exactly. I don't want the over hyper engineered Transformers. I think they look stupid. You know, they should just bring it back. If they could do it to some level of, I don't know, like Pacific Rim esque level of just like normal looking robots instead of like,
Pacific Rim.
yeah,
That's a normal looking robot.
that's a totally normal. Hey, they're big, they're destructive, they move slow.
They do move slow.
Yeah. Anyway, you did know, of course, because you're a big fan of Transformers, that Transformers 6 was in the works, or that was a sequel. You know,
Was
planned
going to be in
for
the
this.
works, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's apparently has been scrapped
Because they're rebooting now.
because they're rebooting now. Exactly. So I don't. There's not much to say about it.
It's just a
Just
plan,
yet.
yeah. Just a
Other
plan.
than if we
They
get
don't even have a script, although they're not going to have a script until it's like almost finished filming anyway. So
Yeah. Other than, Michael Bay had already announced that he was stepping back from the franchise.
oh, there's a plus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
But he's still producing.
there's a chance. No, he's
no, he's just
stepping
gone.
back completely. After the last night, apparently was terrible. Because,
Yes,
of course,
I heard it was very bad.
So yeah, Transformers. Reboots in disguise.
More that meets the eyes.
Yeah.
So, earlier this week, Overwatch League team Shanghai Dragons has announced that they will be signing 19-year-old pro player Kim Gaguri, sorry if I butcher this, Sion,
Oh, yes.
and she will, mind you, this is the first female player for the Overwatch League.
Oh
That
yeah.
is great news. Great
That is
news.
very great.
And it's even better news for the Shanghai Dragons. Maybe they'll score a win now.
Oh, shots fired. But you know what? I do want to see her play, so I might be watching
I might be
be
tune in just to
watching
check it
now.
out, yeah.
just to see.
That's great, though. That's great. That's what I'm talking
To
about.
see if
Like I said, maybe they'll get a win now. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah,
if
she is best known-
for some reason they start just going on a win streak.
yeah, but she's
that could
best
happen.
known for quote unquote her godlike Zarya skills.
Oh.
So
Oh,
she's a
she's a
Zarya
Zarya.
man.
Awesome.
Interesting. All right, my last piece, guys. Going over to a little bit of Ubisoft news. For Honor, believe it or not, surpasses 7.5 million players, 1 million unique players monthly.
Damn. Which game is
For
this?
Honor,
For Honor.
Ubisoft's
What?
For Honor.
yes.
For Honor's
call
still
it a
going
comeback.
on.
My God! Call it a comeback. Call it a resurrection,
A resurrection
of sorts.
Yeah. Well, they opened the the
So
private
someone did
servers.
a ritual to bring back For Honor
Yeah.
from the dead.
Yeah.
It's been doing very well ever since they have the private the dedicated servers.
Mhm.
You know.
Yes, which they've been asking for since launch.
Yeah, because the game
Essentially.
was broken otherwise, and now
Yeah.
I
See, the only thing
I'm
I did
almost
was play
curious.
the beta, but
To
I do
try
want
it?
to try the
Yeah.
full game.
I
played the
don't know.
beta. I played the beta, and it was okay. It was all right.
The problem with these games now, is when you try to jump into them, it's like
are
you're
really
getting your
good.
ass waxed
Yeah.
because these guys have been playing this forever, and there's 7.5 million of them. So you're gonna be surrounded by
Yeah.
but yeah, this
Brutal.
also comes right on the heels of stating that it is right now it's the 5th most viewed new game on Twitch. So yeah, congratulations! Shout out there to Ubisoft.
That's impressive.
Dude, man,
That's
Ubisoft
impressive.
is doing some good stuff. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Although
props, man.
I still,
Although we don't know what's going on with the whole
microtransactions.
no.
stuff like that?
Microtransactions are here. There's nothing we can do about them.
No, of
You know
course
what I'm
not.
saying?
Yeah.
I was referring more to the alleged sexual harassment stuff. That
Oh, well, that's still alleged. That's why it's not in the news, is it?
it was, but never mind.
But that's been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah. So hey, man, Atari, bro.
Atari.
Atari, bro.
What about
What-
Atari?
What about Atari? Indeed. Like, what the hell is going on? Atari is launching a cryptocurrency
Oh, for the love. Okay.
because, of course, that's what they do now. Of course, they're gonna do that. It seems like, and they're not the only company. Apparently, everybody now and their mothers are doing their own cryptocurrencies because, of course, it seems like they have been. You know that they have their console.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the supposed
the main
Android-based
console's coming, yeah.
console that
Oh my
we still
God,
don't
it's
know about.
Android-based?
I think it's an Android base.
Oh, man, it's
because
gonna
what
be another
what else
Ouya.
would it be? Who's gonna develop for it? It's gonna be another Ouya.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh man, and this is funny because this is another company doing crypto also. Is Kodak, and
The film company?
yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah, because-
Everybody's getting to that.
yeah. Apparently, it's being commonplace now for struggling companies to do cryptocurrencies to excite investors and to give the appearance that that they're cutting edge now.
Yes.
So earlier this month, Fred Chesnice, how do you pronounce that?
We're gonna go with
Chesnice?
Shanays.
Chesnice? Okay. CEO of Atari Game Partners bragged to Polygon that the company's new leadership has rescued it from the edge of bankruptcy over the last few years. They say they had, I'm quoting, we have 30 million pounds of losses, 35 million of debt. Today, no more debt. We are profitable. I don't know doing what.
Cryptocurrency. He just said it. Yeah.
That would mean that Atari isn't quite in the desperate position that Coda has been over the last year, but is still plowing in the land of corporate back initial coin offering. So, apparently, like I said, this seems to be the new thing now. If your company is struggling, let's just go ahead and do our own, cryptocurrency and hope for the best.
Well,
And
that sure is not a bubble that's gonna burst.
dude, the thing is, you go to Atari, you don't see a lot. I think last time I saw, they had a pair of headphones. I think is what I saw. They
A
had.
brand? You mean?
Yeah, Atari branded headphones and like caps, like
Hats?
hats.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
have an
That's
an
it?
Atari hat.
Yeah.
You've seen it before.
Yeah, but that's
That's
all
about
that
it.
Atari's bringing. This is their great strategy.
Yeah.
Do you have
But
Atari?
it's a
you have
nice
Atari coins?
snapback.
I don't have
that,
Atari
the
coins.
hat that I have. It's a really nice one.
Yeah. So, and anyway, there's more to it. I posted a little bit on the group. It's just, I find it hilarious that Atari, we don't know if it's a bank, if it's a game company anymore. Can we even call it that? There's no console yet.
There will be though, but
Yeah,
I mean,
you think?
can you call Microsoft a game company?
Yeah. Microsoft?
Microsoft is bigger than Xbox.
Oh, yeah. Their division, the Xbox. I would call the
Well, yeah,
division.
now-
Xbox.
So I'm
now
saying, but you wouldn't
they're-
call Microsoft a game.
No.
company.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call Atari at the same level of Microsoft.
Correct. I'm not saying that they are. I'm simply stating that a little.
You think that they're
division-
diversifying?
A little division of them actually making game consoles.
Well,
It doesn't suddenly make
considering-
I'll tell you what. The moment that they deliver the first product, then I'll call them a game, a game company.
I still wouldn't.
Considering that, Microsoft was more than a game company
Forever.
before
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
decided to do games.
Yep. Miss Shadow. The
Right,
last
so
piece.
what I have is that Valve recently moved all titles from a developer called Itzel Games from Steam
Oh.
after finding that the company allegedly pressured its employees to leave positive reviews on their games.
Ooh, that's not
Oh,
good.
that's garbage.
That's
Not.
no bueno.
No, it's not.
That's no bueno because now you're playing the system.
Now you're like, it's kind of like what they used to do about the I guess what I want to say raids to the the reviews.
Yeah,
Remember the
basically what
negative-
they do now on,
the negative
Oh,
grades?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
instead positive to try to gain positivity to the game so it shows up on the marketplace.
Yeah.
and boom, they're being cut.
That's
What games
good,
do they
though.
have though? Anything?
There are a couple of games, I
no,
think, from what I
noteworthy?
read.
Not that
They're
I
known
not that I
for-
would.
It was on Steam, bro. Come on.
Yeah, this is true. Very true.
They're known for Guardians of Ember.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Guardians
I
of
have
Ember?
not. No, that was never heard of that.
I was gonna be surprised if
sure.
you did.
I didn't even know it.
No, never heard of them. Well, good for them.
That's
Get the fuck out.
But that's good though that Valve actually saw it immediately.
This is yeah. Let's hope Valve is. That means somebody's not completely asleep at the wheel at Valve. Is what that means.
Yeah. Or
Because-
somebody just reported it and
Yeah,
and they took
that
it.
too. And they took it up.
I do want to show something a little small,
Sure.
I guess. So I didn't know is that we are going to be having a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, a horror movie.
Oh wow.
And it's going to be directed.
Five Nights at yeah.
Freddy's. Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be written and directed by Chris Columbus, who did
Discovered
Home
America?
Alone.
Oh.
Home
Miss
Alone.
Doubtfire and the
Home
first
Alone.
two Harry Potter movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
Well, in the sense that
We'll see.
Five Nights at Freddy, it could be. I mean, it could be creepy, interesting. I'm not saying it's gonna be a hit movie, but
We'll see
a lot
how
of
it
people
works.
watch those. I mean, that's honestly, I feel like that's more a game to show on Twitch than to just play it by to play and enjoy it. It's just-
Really?
you want to stream that for the
For the
people to see
audience.
your reaction.
Yeah, that's
exactly,
more
the
of a-
audience.
But for a horror movie, I think it might
It could work.
It
I
could
can see-
work
It could work. I mean, it's
if
creepy.
they do the right things to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I just wanted to bring that because it brought a director that looks like never done this before.
No. He's done other stuff. Though. I mean, Harry Potter 1 and 2 were big for their time, but they weren't as great as if you really go back to them, you're like, oh, this didn't age very well.
No. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
all right,
so
guys.
that's all I got.
Awesome. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our hot topic.
The hot topic of the week.
Hot topic.
Yes.
Thank you so much, both of you. Hot topic again.
I think he's getting done with us.
We're getting
No, I
agree.
let it happen.
I'm
just
running
sit
a-
back and sunbathe in the
He's
hot topic.
running out
He's
of
in
ways
the
of bringing
ambiance.
the hot topic
Yes, exactly. Hot topic again is great games
to a fault.
to a fault. Perfect example. Well, first off, to understand what I'm trying to say in this particular hot topic, is that there are, as I said on the thing, there is no such thing as a perfect game. Okay,
Nope.
I think the best game I've ever played is a tie between Witcher 3 and The Last of Us. Two completely different
Yeah.
games, which is why I'm like I can't move one past the other because
Yeah.
it's just so different. That said, they're not perfect. There are problems.
Especially with Last of Us.
As both
'Cause
actually.
I can speak to that one. I haven't
Oh,
played
yeah,
enough of
Witcher,
Witcher. Yeah.
Yeah, Last of Us. I mean, a simple thing. For instance, the when you're hiding, your characters are running around, or rather, your character's fine, but they're only looking for you. The enemies are looking for you. They may
Oh, yeah, so they
literally walk past one of the people that are with you and never react to it.
Never react. Yeah.
Obviously, that's a nitpick. There's not much you can do there.
No, my thing with and to clarify, this topic comes from liking some games that we think they're super good, and you gotta know which one we mainly refer to. But we like a lot, but they have this one thing that is like, oh,
More than
man.
one. It could be more
Oh,
than
it
one.
could be
Yeah.
more than one. Yeah, in this particular game that we're thinking, there's several.
Yeah.
But to bring it to Last of Us 2, yeah, Last of Us 2 is it's a game. Last of Us,
The first one.
Period.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The
Last of
only
Us.
one, yeah.
Also, Last of Us, that was a game that, I mean, it was amazing. It was
Mm-hmm.
incredible, and I didn't really mind that technical thing.
Oh no,
Because
yeah,
it
I'm not
didn't-
using that as example.
Even though it was a detractor.
I'm not using that as an example for
But-
this topic. It's just saying that even great games have their little tiny little
Yeah.
things.
Well, this one was more in the gameplay part for me. It was like every time you encounter a clicker, oh, man, that game sucked. It was great.
for
It
me.
had everything going on until the part where you encounter the clicker, and then everything will
Yep.
come to a screeching halt. Are you with me? Are you with me? Because it was excruciatingly painful to try to find a way of killing them or avoiding them. You know, and of course you get. Now I know better, but back then I used to be to be able to kill anything and everything that will stand in my path. I mean, again, I like games that make me feel like I'm a total badass and I can pull off these crazy stunts and crazy kills. You know, no games where I have to like cower and run, you know, and be afraid, you know. And I realize a lot of people enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of them.
Clearly,
Yeah. Last of Us, great game.
I never
But
had
the
that problem
clickers,
with that game.
you
That-
suck.
No, it wasn't even one of the ones that I was going to use as an example. But I understand what you're saying about it with that particular gameplay element. One of the ones I do want to bring up is clearly right on the post that I made, and that is the Kingdom Hearts series.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. First off,
Yeah.
I played the first one, loved the hell out of it. Played the majority of the second one, and
Wait, you beat the first one?
I beat the first one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Played the majority of the second one. Didn't beat the second one. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I lost interest. Because the story makes no freaking sense.
But I bet you love that gameplay though.
Yeah, but see, here's the deal. Here's what I think people are gonna run into in
The title don't make sense, so why would I hit like the
yeah,
story to make
exactly,
sense?
exactly. Birth before sleep, guys, says it all. No, here's what what you're probably gonna run into in Kingdom Hearts 3 is gameplay that we don't even play anymore. You know, it's a game type or the gameplay type that we don't really play. It's a hack and slash.
Yeah.
How many hack and slash out there are AAA title games?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the last one, the last major title was a PS2 title.
Yeah.
That's more than 10 years ago.
We'll see
Yeah.
because
And I've seen the
We
gameplay
always
trailer
need
of
more-
part 3 for the record, and it looks the same.
well, I mean, we always
just
need
throwing that out
more genres out there.
No, definitely. I'm not saying the genre is dead,
I
but
know.
you know, the genre's dead.
He just- He's like, I'm
not
not
dead.
saying it's dead, but you know,
I don't subscribe to
it's
it
dead
either, yeah.
anyway.
I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say is,
we'll see, because just like with I do want to say Monster because it was Monster because it was on handheld for the longest time for
Talking
a
about
while.
Monster Hunter?
Yes,
Oh.
Oh.
and then now it's back on console.
Mhm.
Everyone loves it.
Well, that game will,
That's
that will have its
another
place.
one,
We're-
yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna put that one
but
aside for now.
I'm just saying because
It'll be too easy.
Kingdom Hearts hasn't been out in a while, but I'm sure people will enjoy it.
Mhm.
You
oh
know.
no, I'm loving the hell out of that game. But what I'm trying to say about real quick about Kingdom Hearts is simple. That I think if you don't have gameplay, then you have story. We know Kingdom Hearts story is extremely convoluted. Don't get me wrong. There are people who know. There are people who are in the know, okay, who know everything about Kingdom Hearts, who the nobodies are, what a nobody is, what the Heartless are, and where they came from, and all this other stuff, which is just a lot of nonsense that seems to be just thrown on you called it techno babble. This is gaming babble, okay, that just just, hey, we're making the story, whatever. Why? Because we're going to include characters from all
And we're
the
gonna make it
Disney,
work somehow, yeah.
all the Disney worlds and all the Final Fantasy worlds and all this good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that worked in PS2.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to work, especially when you don't have a story that you can attach yourself to. So that's my concern with that. I will not talk badly about Kingdom Hearts anymore now because I can already hear the keys being typed on bad emails towards me.
The keyblades.
The keyblades.
Being sharpened.
Yes, being sharpened or dulled, depending on
Did you look at Riku's though?
who.
His Keyblade, people have been making fun of his Keyblade.
What does it look
Oh,
like?
what's his name?
Riku.
Riku.
It
Yeah.
looks like a car key.
It looks like a car key.
Are you serious?
Like you know that
Oh,
with the
that's just
circles and yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it looks like a cheap car key on top of that.
No, it looks like the expensive car keys. You know,
Oh,
the
really?
ones that are like oddly shaped. That
Is it? Does it click? Does it like a switchblade? Like
No, that'd be
BMW?
funny.
it's hard to describe, but it's
You know the Kia car keys, like the nice, like
yeah. They have groove. They're like completely.
just completely like a rectangle. It's just like little grooves here and there
They
for
just
the
have
key.
grooves here
So
and there.
how
Yeah.
does he hold it?
No, he's holding it like a key.
Like a Keyblade,
I mean, like
but
a
that's the
keyblade.
blade. That's the blade that looks like a car
Oh,
key.
okay.
The blade, exactly. It looks like instead of opening
No, he's
a
holding it
door,
with two
it'll
hands
open a
like
car.
this.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Shadow, you wanted to bring a
Yes,
game
by all
that's
means,
annoying?
bring it up because we're ready to tear into it.
Okay, when I talked to him yesterday,
No, I still have more.
I brought a good one. I said Overwatch.
Oh.
We're watching.
Yeah.
The reason being is that it's a continuous game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's constant updates for character buffs, well, character balances, new
That are constantly
maps.
changing. Yep.
Everything's constantly changing. You have to get used to it.
And then get used to it
Lore's somewhat coming in, but
Game and services.
again. That's
you know,
what it is. Yeah. And then I
you,
was
you do
telling,
have a lore, but it's like here and there.
I was
You know,
telling
it's
her that
slowly coming together.
not only do new characters force you to change the other characters, so do new levels.
Yeah.
Because new levels can go, oh, this character suddenly, for some whatever reason, is
That's OP.
mad OP in this
Yeah.
little
Mhm.
bottleneck that we
Oh,
created.
just
you know?
like a good example would be the recent update about Mercy. Her,
Oh yeah, they don't know what the
her
hell to do with
debuff.
Mercy.
constantly
Yeah.
freaking, yeah.
Constantly.
Poor
She has
Mercy.
been the lowest picked character now
Of course.
Yeah. nobody
because
wants
of it. Because of her.
And what's going to happen
debuff.
is that's going to change again,
Mm.
and then that's going to force them to have to adjust somebody else. So some other character is, and yeah, I can understand you need balancing at some point. Good enough is
Enough.
good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I feel like that game needs it though because if they keep
But
supporting
it's
it,
better
they will
than
have to stop
when it
making
first came
levels,
out.
and then they can do that.
It's a lot
Perhaps,
better.
yeah.
It's come a long way since when it first came out. A lot of
Most
people probably will argue that when it first came out was better, but if you played it when it first came out, it was good, but
Oh, man.
it's better
Senora
now
was awesome
than it
with that.
was before.
Senora was the shit's nuts with that one.
Oh,
you know,
Senora?
back at the beginning.
What-
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah. Because
He's
still good.
you could orb from like 10 miles,
yeah, yeah,
and
deep.
it will not leave you until you put it on someone else.
He's
It's
still
ridiculous.
good,
It's
though.
ridiculous. Final
So
Fantasy.
that's
oh,
why I
sorry.
wanted to put it
Oh, that's fine.
Overwatch.
no worries. That's a good one. That's I agree with you. That's why I uninstalled it. Go ahead. Sir.
Final Fantasy 15 can suck a big fat one.
But
Final Fantasy
why?
15.
Yes.
But why?
15.
I want to hear
is-
your
my-
reason behind
It
it.
is.
Before you even start with the reason, who
Let me
said
count the
that
way.
Final Fantasy was a great game?
Final Fantasy 12 was
15.
the-
I'm sorry,
and
15.
14.
Did you?
Who
Oh,
said
have you
Final
played
Fantasy
it, though?
15?
The reviews. All the reviews.
Oh wait, you
that
mean,
enough
you
from
mean
us.
Final Fantasy as a whole?
No, I'm
Oh,
talking about
you're
Final
15.
Fantasy 15.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
So
did
the
you
reviews
play
really
it?
have it?
Huh?
Have you played
He
it?
has played it. He played
Okay,
a lot of
but
it.
have you
Played
played
Of
it?
course I played it.
No.
Oh.
No, I
Well,
haven't.
you can borrow it from me if
Oh,
you ever
okay.
feel like it.
That's fine.
All right. So Final Fantasy 15, that movie was amazing. That's probably one of the better animation movies that I've seen out. It got me
Yes.
so excited, so
Yes.
pumped up to play this game. I played this game, and hey, I don't hate the characters. The music is it's right there. I don't think it's great, but it's good. It's fun. I do like that song that sounds like a waltz. Well, all of them do because it's Final Fantasy.
I don't even know
But
which one you're talking about, honestly.
but the battle system on that game is complete and utter garbage. It is. You don't have any control. I'm going to say loosely, that the control of the battle is press one button and just leave it pressed until you until you see that you need to heal someone, and then go ahead and stop the action and buff yourself. I'm almost going to throw the mixer. That's how.
He did it.
And then on pause and then continue with the madness. You don't know what the hell is going on. You have no control over what's going on.
Would you say though that it's better fighting system than 13? Because I obviously think it is.
Which one?
13.
13 is
Better
absolutely
15 better than 13.
better. Oh yeah, by a long mile. The fighting game of Final Fantasy 13. While
All you
I still prefer the old
all you had to
school.
do was just press A. Well, I played it Xbox,
No,
so all you had to do was just press A
you make
13 all the
selection.
time.
You see, you make your selection. You have to select your different
your
skills.
pentagrams. I think that's what they're
your
called.
pentagram, exactly. And even the one in 10-2, I was quite happy with. I wasn't. I didn't think that
13 too.
13. Well, Lightning, which was 13-3, if they want to call it like that,
Lightning
was
Returns.
great. Yeah, Lightning Return was not
That
great.
one was garbage.
That was garbage. But I mean, Final Fantasy 15. I want to like you because you seem to have your stuff together on everything else. You look like you have an interesting story. Now it could be disappointing for I don't know, but it looks like it's an interesting story. I don't hate the characters, even though Pronto is kind of annoying a little bit, but it's okay. It seems like his solo DLC apparently is amazing because I've heard nothing but great things about it.
It is great.
So I want to like this game. I keep trying to go back to it, but every time I get back to it, I get reminded of the nonsense that is the battle screen. And a game like that's mostly of what you're gonna be doing. It just deflated,
I think a lot of it though comes from veterans like us three here. We're so used to turn-based and strategy that when we bring into this open world, open combat system, we're just like, we don't like it. Turn-based
scatting
usually comes with lower quality. Usually,
make it sensical. There's a button that is a high power hit. There's a button that is a low power hit. There's a button that is an ultra. Make it sensical. Don't make it press one button and look at the screen at this guy moving left and right and going everywhere and having no control whatsoever over what's happening. It's really dumb.
Can we talk about since we're going on Final Fantasy? Can we talk about the bumper, the training wheels for the car?
The training wheels?
Yes.
When you're driving the car, it's on rails.
But didn't they
Oh
fix
my
that?
God! Yeah, no, fix it.
Sort of.
So yeah, that's another thing.
But no.
You're excited because you're like, oh, it's like an open world. You can drive anywhere. No, it's
Training wheels.
You select where you want to go, and then for some reason they thought it was gonna be a great idea to just sit in your car. I mean, like literally.
Okay, that
just
means that you
leave
had
your control
Ignis.
and just
You had Ignis.
let him ride you where you want to go.
That's because you had Ignis driving you, but when
Well,
you're driving it yourself, you can drive, but it's still training wheels. There are still training wheels.
You can make selections on where to turn. That's it, because it'll still drive by itself.
That's what
now,
I'm saying.
when you get this ridiculous DLC that allows you to put monster truck wheels on this thing, then you can pretty much drive off the road because, of course, monster truck wheels.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I'm not gonna deny it. That was really cool. Even though there was a lot of, that's when the game showed you all the invisible walls that it will have.
Because obviously it didn't mean for you to
because it was
drive
not
off
meant
that.
for
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
yeah,
Final Fantasy
15.
15, another title that's apparently great.
It's
although
great.
I don't know who.
It's probably great.
I
yeah.
don't recall the reviews being that high, but
No, they were good.
I'm gonna tell you of a little title that I think the reason I'm one-handing this mic right now, and I'm gonna wait for you to finish drinking your beer before I say this particular title. I'm gonna let
Before
you
you
sit
do a
back.
spit take.
Yes, exactly.
Sit back,
I want
all
you
right.
to spit onto your computer, or more,
Towards
importantly,
you.
me myself. Near Automata.
Sir, I am.
So wait. I respect the how do I say it? I respect the reviews. I respect your opinion. I respect the fact that you love this game. That is one of your favorite games, if not maybe the favorite game of last year. I respect all that. Okay. That said, this game has some glaring issues, sir. Okay. And it's amazing to me that so many people have overlooked this and literally said, "Oh my God, this is the most wonderful." No, it's not. It's good. I'll give it. It's a good game. I'm not saying it's a certified GG, bro. It's certified GG. Okay, but no, it is not a wonderful game. I enjoyed for what it was, but it was shallow. Okay,
I
the
got a
music
game
really
for
wasn't
you
that
guys.
great, dude.
No, wait.
I'm
See,
sorry.
this is where you lost me completely.
Don't break
I was
the mixer.
I'm not saying
I was
this-
gonna be like,
I'm not saying.
dude,
Wait.
I was
listen
gonna
to me,
be like,
listen to me.
okay,
I'm not
you
saying
have no
it's
argument
bad.
from me. The game does have some glaring flaws. It's a little pervy.
You just won't
and
see the truth.
The
that's
brown colors, it's not great. But the music is legend fucking there.
It is good music.
No, it is.
Okay? I'm not saying
this
it's
is
bad.
the best music
It's
of
not
almost
the
any game.
best music.
Oh, wait,
This is not my
wait.
opinion. This is
Hotline
the
Miami
opinion
music
better
is
than
awesome.
Persona?
a lot of
What?
oh yeah, absolutely.
What?
Of Persona.
Better than
Persona's
Persona,
good.
apparently.
And Persona's
definitely.
good. I mean, not Persona 5.
I would definitely say that it is better than Persona.
Yeah.
However, it's not. There's neither here nor there. The music
yeah.
to me, honestly, the music to me is second place problem
Oh, man,
when it comes
no.
to the game. I respect it, but yes, there are issues, and the fact that everyone is looking over these issues, I'm like. They literally, I swear to God, it will be a 3-page review and half a paragraph near the end. However, this is kind of an issue, and the fact that the things are bland. But let me tell you about this, and you're
Because
like,
the this is great.
Oh,
the
it's
rest
not
of the
that
this is
good.
great, which is the reason of this of this precise topic of the week.
it's not that good.
It's
though.
great.
Don't get me wrong. I
it's-
respect
it
that you
has
feel that way,
great
and
stuff.
obviously many people join you in this argument.
Yeah.
So I am literally on
An outcast.
on outcast at it. So that said, dude, I felt like that's why when you get upset
Yeah.
why I walked away when the credits were rolling.
Oh my God, the
'cause
credit-
I was
that
done,
was the
bro.
part. That
I
was the
literally
part.
like, I'm
That
done.
was the part.
I am done.
No.
The game's
All right.
over. Thank
all
God.
right. On all seriousness, I
A
I concur.
7.5, sir.
No.
Hey, from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not saying
you
that's
get 7.5.
yeah,
All right.
7.5. That's clearly what it is.
I would say no. I enjoyed it a lot, and I can see it. I think it was my favorite game of last year,
know.
bar none. That said, yes, I don't think it's the best game of all time. Nothing crazy like that. I'm not crazy. Come on, let's get real.
Yeah, it would be great.
This game, yeah, exactly. That would be
Because it's not
insane.
even last year's best game.
No, it was. Well, it was better than Horizon. I'll give you. I'll tell you that.
If you say so, bro.
It was better than Horizon.
Okay, but
Gameplay wise,
Horizon
Horizon could have all the
Had
graphics
some
and all the glory,
bomb soundtrack.
but Horizon soundtrack was terrible, bro.
It was not
It was terrible.
Great.
It was not
I
great.
make-
It wasn't
Bomb
even,
as in great.
it wasn't
No, it was
even.
not.
It had
It
a
wasn't
great
even-
soundtrack.
It had nothing. It had no.
It wasn't even meant to the soundtrack is not even in contention for music. So
No.
that's not even
It's-
the problem.
No,
the
because-
game
Their
was
scores,
better
their
than,
epic scores.
than that.
because Nier Automata had
No.
that,
Nier
and to be
No,
real,
I'm sorry.
and to be
Higher
real,
had a better soundtrack.
and to be real, Super Mario Odyssey, I enjoy Super Mario Odyssey.
Anyways.
So there's a contention between those two.
Mm-hmm.
That said, it is. I will say if people want to say it's an 8, I'll be okay with
7.5.
that. At 8.5.
7.5 it is.
All right, I'll give you 8, and no
you
less
were gonna
than
get
that.
7.5.
That game celebrated gaming like
Sir.
no
I feel
other.
like that's
get me
gonna be
wrong.
dropped
Like I said, don't get me
one
wrong.
of these days.
And the
It's
music
not-
is amazing.
It's not a
so
bad
good.
game. It's one of those, I don't get it. I don't get why everybody is so up in arms about
Yeah,
this. in a good way, obviously, because open arms could be made. Another one that, and this is just more of me. This is something that has more. This is something that has puzzled me since the days of Sega. Okay, I'm talking about the days of Sega Genesis. Okay, Sega. Sonic.
Oh, Sonic!
The
yes.
Hedgehog,
What the
okay?
hell?
I just don't get why it's still a thing.
You gotta go fast, bro. You gotta go fast.
What? It's just
I don't know.
It's the same thing over and over and over.
It
again.
is. It is. Sonic Mania, which is the most recent one. People fell in love with like, oh my god, it's a return to its roots and all this, and I'm like, the roots weren't even good. It doesn't matter.
It is. No, Sonic Mania. It's a nostalgic thing.
You can't fight the people.
Sonic Mania is
apparently not.
Is my mic on? Is my mic on? Hello.
I don't know. You've been throwing stuff around.
Sonic Mania is a nostalgic thing. Yes. I'm with you. I don't understand. We have Mario and the platforming that gave us, and then Sonic was
some of the
about
best platforming ever.
Yeah, I would say. I will agree. The Sonic thing about going fast, hey, it was cool back in the day. The first one, and then the second one, and then they did a third one, which was supposed to be better, but that time it was like, okay, well, this ain't doing really anything like super new, other than, playing with Tails or it's a character or Knuckles, whatever it was. And then it has gone downhill from there. And you know that. The Sonic game have been terrible.
I'm sorry. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's at the end of the one, I'm going to say it's not bad. It's just why? Why is there a following for this franchise? I don't know, dude. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's just me. I don't know, bro. But unfortunately, it's out there. People love the hell out of it, and there's nothing I can do about it. Basically, I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to change people's mind to have them say, "Oh, it is." No, it's just not. When you go back to the Bit Wars and you go, oh, they had Mario, oh, they had
blast processing, bro.
Oh my god, they had a Sonic. I go, that's like, oh my god, that's like
that was never a comparison.
It was never a comparison. Why was it even such a thing?
Sega needed his mascot, and it was the 90s,
and it had it,
and it was the time of characters with attitude. It was the Toad era,
yes,
basically. So Sonic had a better attitude than Mario, because Mario was always like, "Let's go," and I was silly and stuff like that.
Go. He didn't become Let's Go until
I know, but you know what I mean. It's like he was always very well mannered, very good mannered.
Sure.
Sonic was an asshole, and back in the day, that was very in.
Well,
I'm not defending Sonic because I still think Sonic games are bullshit.
That Koopa Troopers would probably disagree with that statement. Mario's pretty much an ass, just stepping on them, taking the shells
Don't
away.
forget Yoshi. He threw them.
Let me not even start with Yoshi.
Yeah, don't
He
even
threw
get me
them.
Although Mario 4, okay,
I do have
are
a
you
game
Mario
for
3?
you guys, actually.
Are you a Mario 3 fan or Mario 4, Shadow?
Sir, we don't call it Mario 4. It's Super
Mario World, okay. Mario 4.
Honestly,
I like 3.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I like 4, bro.
I like them. I love them both.
I think the last one that I played was 3, but I think I got a game for you guys because I know you guys are saving the best for last.
I don't know if it's best. No, just kidding.
Well, for this category, best for last. I do want to bring Persona into this, actually.
Which one?
Oh, well, we can definitely bring that into this.
Which one?
Persona.
Which one? There are 5 of them.
5, actually.
Okay,
that's the only one that I played.
Oh.
Pardon me, I was readjusting there.
I want to bring it because from what you said, for what Dream just says, so it's longer than the other ones. One, it's more time consuming.
This was my first, so I have no
and
comparison.
There's a lot of.
They're usually long. I mean, all.
But this one seems longer than that.
Hours.
A lot longer, and there's more grinding.
But more grinding. Yeah, and I think the problem with this one is it feels longer because it's boring.
Well, it's more.
I played 4, and that game was amazing.
It's
and
more
3 was
high
even
school
more
life.
so.
You have to.
It's
they,
always had
they
to be
added
like that.
more
Yeah.
stats. I'm assuming they added
More
more
menus,
stats.
Yeah.
menus upon menus.
Menus.
But those menus are like the best
30
thing
hours
in the
in.
game.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
30 hours in.
Those menus are the best
Oh yeah,
thing in
no,
the game.
stylistic as all get out, but
Yeah.
30 hours in, and I'm still running into a new tutorial.
So there's
Well,
Speaking of which,
that will be. Hold on. Leave that one. But that one's coming. That one's gonna have its
alright.
day.
so it
I
has
have another
all
one.
these things, and you got to build relationships. There's just lots of grinding, not just fighting, but also social grinding. You got to bring your stats up, relationship stats
that's a
up.
nice
That's
way of
pers-
saying bumping.
I-
Social grinding.
I play.
Yeah?
I played Persona 3, 4, 3 and 4 and 5, and I beat Persona 3 and 4, and it was always like that. It's exactly that. It's the exact same formula to the exact same sounds almost. No, not almost. Exact same sounds. The music is obviously different. It's something about the characters and the story is just not. It's not making it
That
for
too.
me on
And
this
don't forget
one. And I waited
the,
a whole console generation for this game.
Don't forget the voice acting.
The
To
what?
the point that you had to switch it to the original Japanese voice.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. The voice acting is so bad that I decided to start playing the game, continue the game in the middle with Japanese voice acting because they destroyed it. I don't know, man. Maybe someday I'll go back because I feel like it's a Persona game. They
But
usually have
that's the
good
thing,
endings.
It's
so-
still a good game though.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't
it
think
can't be denied.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
can't deny.
that definitely qualifies for
You're
being
right.
on this
That,
list.
and that goes in this topic.
Absolutely.
Barna. Absolutely.
I just wanted to bring it because I'm like, it does deserve to be in here.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely.
XCOM was one of my favorite games. I believe it was my favorite game of 2012. And I was so excited to hear that XCOM 2 was coming because I wanted more XCOM. I don't want more XCOM. XCOM
Not this
2
kind of XCOM.
is a convoluted mess of menus and issues and not issues in the sense that the game is unplayable. The game is actually it's very robust. Again, to a fault. It has so many new intricacies and so many new systems that they introduced, and now it has a DLC that adds even more to it, and I feel like it's even harder to play. And when it becomes that level of hard, it's no longer fun to me. I'm not saying it's a bad game. XCOM 2 is a really good game. I would like to get back to it at some point, but right now I can't stand it because I remember having a lot of fun with the original one, and with this one I can't. I have started it several times. I can't seem to get the grasp of it.
That's another perfect example. Good game. Averaging 88 on Metacritic across the board from PC to the consoles.
To the console, you should get the console version if you're you like the original.
Yeah, I did
XCOM.
like the
Yeah,
first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another one where it lacks something, and for some reason it's missed. You look at the reviews and go,
Hey.
no one's talking about this. You know what I mean? Like another title that we're currently grinding through. Hurry up, because I'm about to spill it out,
Best for
sir.
last.
One more.
The best for last.
I'll go real quick. because this cannot be not mentioned.
All right, 10 seconds.
Wolfenstein 2.
Oh.
You're an awesome game.
I have it
You
on this list too, right here.
Great, your story is it's amazing. Your set pieces, your gameplay is bullshit. Go ahead, sir.
I will addendum that by saying it's not bullshit. But I would say, and I would agree, because I agree to an extent. I don't think it was unplayable because of it.
No,
Because
it was
obviously
unplayable.
so I still need to get back to it. I'm at the very end.
I
get
beat it.
But I am still on the whatever the middle difficulty is. That said, yes, there are unnecessary moments for me to suddenly go from 100 armor, 100 health. All I do is walk across this hall, and I'm down to no armor and 25 health. And it's like, whoa,
What happened?
and so while I still say, hey, that's just the type of game it is, and it was. That's how the other one was. I'm going to actually throw the whole Wolfenstein series into this, saying you know what, guys? It doesn't need to be like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
it doesn't need to be that ridiculous.
I realized you wanted to go old school, but come on.
Yes, exactly. Final title that we're going to throw on this list is, personally, it's so far my favorite game of this year. And that is Monster Hunter World.
Yes.
I can't say enough about how I don't even understand. I don't even understand why I got so hooked on this game. I was on the fence on getting it. I was like,
I remember.
I'll get it. What the hell? And I didn't think
You played the beta.
I did play the beta. Yeah, I did play the beta.
You knew.
So I knew kind of what I was getting into. That said, the beta really didn't, because I only played the first one. It didn't really give me that much to go on. And this is my first Monster Hunter. I've never played any other Monster Hunter before this. And it has hooks in me, dude.
Yes.
To the point, like right now, dude, I'm telling you, all I want to do, I just heard that my wife may actually have people at the house right now, and I'm already upset because I'm like, damn it, I had plans to go home and just play Monster Hunter. You know what I mean? That said, there is a glaring issue in this game.
Oh my freaking God.
And for whatever reason, no one is talking about this.
No one is talking about
except for you and I.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
we're the only
Shadow
people,
too, but she will know firsthand soon.
Well, she knows about Monster Hunter.
I already know.
No, I'm saying particularly
about this one.
We were discussing this before, and I was surprised how, because you have a lot of new players, like Mad Dog here
like
himself,
myself,
and I'm surprised they don't talk about it. That should have been the first thing.
No one is. There should be no reason.
Like, I understand
for us to be in the
veterans
same
a bit, but
online.
that should be annoying after at some point.
What is it? Online?
The multiplayer?
Yeah. What is it? You have to create your own session. We are on the same online session.
Yeah, on the same instance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I post something, regardless of what it is. And particularly, obviously, it's the main story missions. You have to wait at the hub because you cannot join me, and I have to get to. I poured Gilberto and I forgot his name. It's killing me. They were waiting for me to trigger what I needed to trigger so they can jump in. By the time it happened, guess what? Gilberto already had to go to work and I had to shut it off. I was like, I'm here, but I can't do nothing. So
of course this is the multiplayer of Monster Hunter, which is
we're running fast and loose with the term multiplayer here, guys.
Yeah, exactly. It is an unmitigated disaster. Whoever designed the multiplayer on this game needs to, well, I don't want to be violent. Let's just say needs to have a coaching session.
A coaching session, Jesus.
That involves some type of flogging, maybe.
I
would support
some
the
sort
flogging.
of chains.
I wish that more people would be talking about this.
So did I.
So that the game's been out for a few weeks now, and I was hoping more people, but everyone's probably like, "Oh, that's just."
It is what it is. That's the thing. That's how
the
Monster
thing
Hunter
is, though, is that it worked on handheld because it was handheld. Now that you have console where we want to get right into it, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
The sad part with this is, the amazing part. Let me start with the amazing part. The amazing part of this is the gameplay loop is so good that I literally don't, like, I still don't care. I will wait. Just SOS me when you're ready, bro. You know what I mean? I will wait. The sad part is, had they had this tied up correctly, this may literally be the front runner for a while for Game of this year. Okay, but no, it's no. It cannot be looked past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I will not wait to the end of this year to have a Nier Automata argument with this game, because it's not going to be Game of the Year, because unfortunately it's a problem. It's a problem.
The problem is that I feel like the rest of the game is so good that we're already Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, you know what? Fuck it.
You'll just
deal with it.
All the reviews are Yeah, there.
See, that's the issue.
The multiplayer is a little convoluted, but you get used to it. It's kind of saying that, like,
See, but that's why some issues in games don't get fixed.
the game
People
is like passing
whatever.
the stone, but you get used to it once you do it.
Exactly.
Constantly.
You're gonna run into an issue where you're gonna leave your partner out there dying in his story mission because you're at the hub just looking at the new stuff that you can buy.
For no reason.
I'll be there soon, dude. I'll
For
be
no
there soon.
reason, because I think what Capcom is trying to do here is they don't want players to be spoiled of the of the reveal of the new monster, whatever it is, which it doesn't matter because it's not story. It doesn't matter on the
story is
on the scope of the story.
Again, we're playing fast and loose here with calling it a story because
it doesn't matter that it has this. The reveals are not. There's no reveals. It's just another monster you already know. The next monster you're gonna battle is different. Who cares? Just let me join with my buddy and do the single player. I understand if he's leveled up, higher. Get me in the game anyway. I don't care. Get me with a penalty.
I will risk dying because I'm not at level to take on that beast.
Like an MMO. Also, another bone that I have to pick with this. The game has so many beautiful hub areas.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm talking about. Where it'll be nice to have other players around. You or your buddy. Oh, you're doing this. Okay, let me go this way, and you can see your character. You can see other players' characters. Think Destiny Tower. You see every character. You don't interact with all of them, the other players, and some of them are obnoxious. I get it, but still, the fact that they're all there makes it feel
like you're all connected.
Yeah. Rather than, if I want to see my buddy, I have to go into this specific area, and meanwhile, all this other real estate that should be used, and then it looks like, and it's designed to look like you can have multiple players. No, it's just yourself and other NPCs pretending to be and acting like if it was
like
other players, but they're not other players.
No.
Yeah.
And I've tried actually conversing. Hey, what's going on, dude? Hey, and it's just this girl holding a basket, walking away from me.
It's just an NPC. No, because they'll be running and they'll be like grabbing the pterodactyls so they can fly up to missions, but they're not real players.
They're not real.
And don't even get me started with the
NPC hunters.
Yeah, basically.
Just acting like
acting
human.
like they're
The thing that bothers me the most, also, well, not the most, obviously the multiplayer, but going into instances and suddenly getting like blaring voices of strangers that are not part of your group. They're not even your friends.
Do you not have the option to mute them?
You should, but I haven't done.
So?
I've always
I'm guessing
created
like it's
a
going
private
up
session.
to them.
If you're online, you can mute them, and if you're in a story in the middle of a cutscene, in the middle of a cutscene, you can still hear them. You can't hear what the hell is happening on the cutscene because you will hear someone that does not know that they're broadcasting. Talking to their spouse, talking to their kids, or kids talking to the parents. You will hear them. They don't even know that they're live.
Private session.
There's a thing called
never had that issue. Not once.
Your mic or detach it if it's detachable.
No, but you still hear it.
No. She's talking about the other person.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I have never had that issue.
That should be just common sense.
I've never had that issue, and the best way to fix that issue is to do a private session.
But then you do a private session, which brings me to another. You know what? This game is bullshit. Don't even buy it.
It's not bullshit. I feel bad for Chakra because Chakra is like running into all this all at once.
We have a GG squad that I cannot invite you guys in the group.
You can. I can't.
I cannot either.
Why not?
Because they need to be live and playing with us so that then I can select them and send them a... I don't know what is the thing with the guild cards. What they're supposed to do. I made a hilarious guild card, by the way. You guys should you'll see my posting. If you are not present, I cannot invite you to the squad. So right now the squad is just Mad Dog and myself. and hopefully Shadow when she joins us. And hopefully you guys when you guys play
And
with us.
when I've played with Gilberto and then Luna and a couple others that I'm like, oh, I'll add them on. Oh, but you are not the owner of these squads.
Yeah,
so
I did not want to be the owner. I just wanted
I
to
can't
make
invite
a group.
them, so-
Now suddenly I'm the owner. So if I'm not playing, nobody can invite anybody
can invite
because Monster Hunter. Bro.
because Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that is
Because
the-
Capcom, guys.
That
the
seems new,
BMH I call
though.
it because
The
Monster
whole
Hunter.
guild thing seems really new to this game.
Oh no, I'm sure. I'm not saying. I'm not
we don't
saying.
even
it-
know what it is. So
well,
it
no,
doesn't
no.
matter.
Yeah.
Regardless of being new or not, obviously it wasn't thought out
Yeah.
thoroughly.
Sure,
you know,
man.
because it shouldn't require him to be there. If I'm in that guild or squad or whatever, what's it called? Squad, right?
Squad, yeah.
If I'm in that squad, I am a member of the squad. I should be able to invite anybody I
Like
want
with
into the squad.
Destiny.
Like with any other online
Exactly.
game. You know what I mean?
Did you guys not, Capcom? Did you guys don't know about Destiny?
Yeah.
Or
any other online game, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like the comparison
See,
with Destiny is gonna be the
but
most
that's
direct
also
one.
the
Yeah.
issue is that nobody's complaining enough for them to
You know
fix
what?
it.
This is it. We're going to their Reddit. We're going to their
Yeah.
forums, and we're going to
I
what
support
the
that.
hell, guys?
There is a great game here that is getting that is getting pulled back. Held back.
Severely held back.
Severely held back from being probably the best game this year so far in a year of God of War.
think about-
of whatever comes out.
Think about what I said before. Seriously think about this. We are mentioning actual real problems and issues with this game.
Yeah.
Significant ones, not just like nitpicks, whatever.
These would have
significant
eviscerated
issues.
any other game.
And yet, we still want to play.
Yes.
We still want to go back.
Yes.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
first of all, can you imagine how bad this game would be panned if it didn't have that game?
No, yeah.
And worse, can you imagine how amazing this would have 10? This would be Super Mario Odyssey
Yes.
Part 2. Okay? With nothing but 10s
Yeah.
if they got this right.
Yeah. And Shadow make a great point about it. They had systems like this because it used to be a handheld primarily. Well, guess what? It's no longer a handheld primary. You can actually do a big boy multiplayer normal.
6 million copies they've shipped. 6 million.
Will this be
How much
patched
more than
ever?
that?
I don't know.
Don't forget, we don't know how many digital downloads either.
Yeah. On top of that.
Yeah, this game
that
is
says
killing
all.
it. This game is killing
It's
it. But
ridiculous.
it's hard to recommend it.
I know.
Yeah, this game
I feel
is
bad
fun
for Chakra
with friends.
because Chakra finally got it, and poor guy, he's just like, "What is this?" He's a Destiny player who obviously, well, we're not gonna talk. We're not
mean-
talk ill or anything about Destiny, but we will say that it's easy drop in, drop out
Yeah,
multiplayer. Okay, this not so much. Well, that brings us to the end of a wonderful episode 95, the real episode 95 of GG's Mouthful podcast. Thank you so
Five
much.
more episodes.
Yes, 5
I was thinking
more.
about that too. Yeah.
Yes, the lechon. Oh, damn! I was gonna send this guy the money. All right, never mind.
Well, shoot. Now I have to get paid again.
Oh no, I'm gonna just send him a text. I'm gonna send you the money, Chad.
Then
We're
I'll-
gonna
then
get
I'll
the
PayPal you.
lechon going.
Yeah.
And yeah. So episode 100's coming up. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog, signing off. Please. Like, subscribe, share the podcast with everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. David Santos, what do you have for us?
Can you edit this so I can play Bayonetta 2 tonight?
That depends. If I have people in the house, I gotta say the truth. If I have people in the house when I get back home, fine. If I don't, no.
Go with it.
No, because Monster Hunter's coming.
No, because Monster Hunter is happening.
And also,
I want broken multiplayer.
and also, can't wait for tomorrow. We're gonna watch Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Black Panther should be
Oh,
hot.
it's happening.
It's happening, and we'll have, of course, a complete and total spoiler cat. No, I'm not sure if we're doing spoiler cat, but we should have our.
We'll talk it out. We'll see what we
Yeah,
decide.
we'll see. If
We'll
you
do a
guys want us to talk
non-spoiler.
about it-
We'll do a non-spoiler, spoilery video, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
Miss Shadow, 24/7. Take
Take
us
us
home.
home.
I cannot wait to play more Ark, honestly. I
She's like,
know
screw that Monster
I don't
Hunter
have to.
crap.
I don't have to worry about this multiplayer with Ark.
The only thing I gotta worry
Exactly.
about is hosting servers.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. Again, no perfect games. There's no perfect games.
Exactly.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. GG.